the starting lineup, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie Irving draws great.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Sharp, and it's Thomas in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, Klay Thompson is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Outside Porter. Pass to Silk. Shot from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
Assisted by
what they say,
Michael Porter Jr.
But you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's Gafford. Back to Russell. The rebound by Silk. Porter against Gafford. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Russell. The rebound by the Nets. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's Silk. He played a great game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Pass to Claxton. Goes back up. Here's Thomas, guarded by Russell. Outside Irving. It's
Nice. Aduh, dapat lagi. Bagus.
Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Here's Silk, and the layup is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Russell, three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Here's Silk. And he takes it in for the layup.
Assist from
Very nice feed.
Nicholas Claxton.
6 points for him. And Dallas calls time
Mavericks
here.
timeout call.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum.
And
And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And Klay Thompson a whistle there.
Anthony Davis.
Looks like an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
He get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Hello.
That'll put some
Channel
fear into the
Demons.
shooters, and he made sure to do it early too.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Porter. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Pass to Silk. Outside Porter from the arc. Knocks it down from
Michael
distance.
Porter Jr.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Russell. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Looking to end the drought. Porter pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Porter. Last game for him, he had 14. And Davis with the block.
Can't take that shot in front. Davis, his reach is high. That was not going to happen.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Silk. He has 6. Pass to Claxton. Here's Silk. And Gafford with the block. And he lobs it up top. Davis misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Silk from deep.
Number 11.
Assisting on the play. Porter. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Russell. Davis, the pass to Gafford. Pass to Russell. And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line.
Number 11. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell can't do. It's just
At
about
the
the
line for
consistency. But the talent is
D'Angelo
all there.
Russell.
You know,
Two
RJ, we've
shots.
seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul, calling a timeout, try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the ball.
Here's Silver. 9 points in the
Number
game.
11.
Drains the triple.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with
Mavericks
a much
timeout
better
call.
start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's Davis. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Silk. And he lobs it up.
Nicholas Claxton.
Finish it off.
Assisted.
Oh, beauty.
Number 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Irving. 27 points his last game. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
Cameron Thomas.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Ooh, that's a clever
From
pass.
Kyrie Irving.
Getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Thomas. Following the score by Dallas. And Gafford with the block. Here's Thomas. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Silk. And the net
Number 11.
the three.
3 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now Russell. And the foul is called. He missed
Number
it.
11.
So he's got a couple of free
Second
throws.
personal foul. Second team
Made
foul.
D'Lo a max player.
Now at the line for your
Pressure on
Mavericks.
defense.
D'Angelo
And a closer
Russell.
look here at the score.
Taking 2 shots.
So both teams making some changes here. He does not get the second one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And he comes up with the bucket. 17 points in the game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Here's Exum. Clock at 6. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Silk. Pass to Claxton. Here's Silk. Guarded by Russell. Now here's Williams. Here's Wilson. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coaches to
Dallas
trust him
foul.
with bigger minutes.
Tyrone Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw, no good.
Terrence Mann. Taking 2 shots.
Here's Irving. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Michael Porter out there, short. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Silk. The 3. Cash.
Number 11.
Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Dallas with it. 17-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a bar. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And again,
Michael
Brooklyn
Porter
with the
Jr.
triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Irving. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Thomas. Throws it up high. Gets it to
Number
go.
11.
He's now 9
Assist
for
goes
11 on the
to
night.
And his
Cameron
fantastic
Thomas.
performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Nets making their last shot.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable with it right now.
That's how you play. It does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Porter outside. And the Nets
Michael
another
Porter
3.
Jr.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They're searching for a way to
Mavericks
score.
timeout call.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Dallas calls time here. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's simpler. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
Give a big hand
Baseball
to
ref.
your
You're spot on,
junior
BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
4 on the clock. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the
Michael
team.
Porter
And then
Jr.
Porter with
The assist.
Well,
Number 11.
part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Nets. Thompson for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Silk. He's got 22 to the inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Nets making their last shot. Marshall. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going.
First team foul.
Man, the defender really went
Now
after
at the line for your Mavericks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Porter. And there's another one for the Nets.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Washington. Now here's Irving. Releases from 15. Here's Davis. Porter pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Silk. Defended by Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
First team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's
At
worth.
the line for the Nets. Potrait.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up.
Number 11.
He headed to the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
In a league with the most skilled
At the line for Dallas.
Kyrie just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Here's Silk. Here's Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And the Nets get it back.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Marshall to the paint. Here's Davis. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Michael Porter Jr.
He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy
Mavericks
stuff
foul.
also, but Kyrie is my
Marshall. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets. Number 11.
Good on both. The Mavericks shooting a low 26% from the field. Here's Russell, and there's the rejection.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Silk, 24 points for him. Pass to man. 6 to shoot. Here's Silk from deep. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Jackson's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on
He's
the
checked
court.
in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Thomas. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Exum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Silk. Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Claxton.
Nicholas Claxton. Assisted by number 11.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Claxton's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Russell up top. He has 7. And it's rejected. They get it back. Here's Exum. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field out.
So when you say pure shooting talent of Thompson, yeah, it's remarkable, but there is a ton of work that goes into that.
Pass to Claxton. Tipped. Here's Exum. The basket's good. The assist from Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Silk. Here's Mann. Out to the right wing. The Nets need to get off the shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Russell with the ball. He's got 7. Shot blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
Get over.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2
On the wing,
minutes.
Thompson. Williams defending. Now here's Russell. The D's right on him.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Here's Silk. The shot off that time. Nice D from Thompson. The Mavericks shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. A minute 31 left in the half. Exum gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Inside. And Claxton gets the
Nicholas
bucket.
Claxton.
Claxton's got 10 points.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Here's Exum. Thompson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You see, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Outside, Williams. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Claxton. Oh, hits the outside
Nicholas
fadeaway.
Claxton.
Claxton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
The Mavericks shooting at 30% here in the second. Outside Russell. The 3 from Thompson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He's got 10.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Silk. Guarded by Russell. Here's Silk. And they come
Number
right
11.
back with their own 3. He's got 27.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Thompson, no good. Here's Silk. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the
That's the end of the first half with the score.
Through the first
Your
half, a
Mavericks.
pretty lopsided affair.
37.
Nets
The
out
Nets.
front, delivering the
68.
blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they...
And that should...
Coming out on the floor, everyone.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd 5 as we get into the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside quarter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Thomas. And it's blocked by Davis.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of
Next
bounds.
ball.
That one off Davis. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Silk. Shot clock at 6.
Number 11.
And that's another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
This is the defensive
From Kyrie
intensity
Irving.
you have to have against David's inside, but he still powers through it.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Pass to Sharp. To the right side. Here's Thomas. Mavericks with a rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. Deflected! 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Michael Porter Jr.
Coming up.
First personal foul.
It'll go on Michael
First team
Porter.
foul.
After a run of bad luck with
At the
injuries,
line
it's
for
great
Dallas.
to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Davis finds Russell. And it's all from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, now is that he gets inside his own. Time to take deep breaths.
Substitution on the court.
Out through the mouth and let the game come to you.
Outside Irving.
Angkat tangannya.
Sorts of time, and it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Silk. And here's Porter. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. And
2 minutes remaining in the third.
they get it back.
2 minutes.
Shot off in time. This Maverick squad struggling. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Takes one from 10 feet. Another one falls to Dallas.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
That's going to be over.
Turnovers just continue to hurt them here in
Now
this
into the
quarter.
lineup for the Nets.
He's checked in.
Thomas.
Outside Irving. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. A shot to stop the throw.
Michael
And
Porter
then Porter
Jr.
with the dunk.
Assist goes to
He's earning his
Cameron
keep
Thomas.
offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Dallas is shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Pass to exit. Now here's Irving. Takes a 3. It's tipped.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds
Dallas
to the
ball.
Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Making a switch here. Russell is checked in.
D'Angelo Russell.
Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Sharp. Porter in the post. Working on Gafford. Porter's shot is off. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Thompson outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Thompson's got 17.
That is the definition of a gamer. Klay right in the face.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
So it's Brooklyn
Your Mavericks.
liking their chances.
71.
Ending the quarter with a
The Nets.
15-point lead.
86.
They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, also Sharp out there, and it's Silk in at point guard.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
It's blocked. They recover it. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Irving. Cans it from the wing. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's your summer routine. You've got
At the line for the Nets.
what it is that
Number
makes
11.
your game
Taking
work.
2 shots.
As you get older, NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will follow.
And Irving gets it to go.
Just gets what made him have it. He's looking like a different player since the break.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And there's a whistle. They'll head to the line.
Second personal foul.
He's made
First
a
team
concerted
foul.
effort to draw fouls, and we've seen
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
skyrocket.
Anthony
We've seen
Davis.
some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 11. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Number 11.
Silk with the bucket.
3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Russell tries again. Here's Davis. Got a piece of it. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Gafford. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Good on the shot. And the Nets lead by 16. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Russell. There's the jump. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Russell attacks defenses,
Now at the line
charging
for
with
your
tenacity and making them count.
D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
That one misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Thomas. Some solid defense from Russell.
That's just the bucket of play that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
They grab their own miss. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in fourth. Thomas, that's good.
Cameron Thomas.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
D'Angelo
Russell, that's good.
There's some tough points from Russell. That'll fire up this bench.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Here's Silk to the wing, right side. 5 to shoot, 3-pointer. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Count the basket. Irving's 7 points here in the quarter.
He's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Pass to Soap. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 40 now.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Irving. Now Davis. And that was good. And that's a double-double for him now.
It was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Claxton.
They've had problems at the free throw line, especially since halftime.
Second personal foul.
Lucky it hasn't cost.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down
Shooting
the
for
first one.
Brooklyn.
So the Nets make a
Nicholas
switch here.
Claxton.
Porter Jr.
At the line for two.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2 for Dallas. They've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And here's Davis. Lets it go for 11. Got a hand on it. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Silk. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line.
Third personal foul.
Three-point play.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Number 11. One shot.
Dallas is shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Outside Russell. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Thomas. Here's Silk. And he
Number
banks
11.
it home with
Assist
one
from
hand.
Cameron
Big
Thomas.
finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And here is Thompson. Here's Gafford. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Silk. Down low. Here's Sharp. And it's blocked by Davis. Outside Russell. Takes one from 10 feet. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
You just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team certainly uses it.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Up top, Davis. Pass to Irving. Here's Thomas.
Well,
Dallas
that was
foul.
clearly a foul.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Nets.
He makes the first.
Number
And the
11.
Mavericks making a change
2
here.
shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass. Russell's got 13 in the second half.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Pass to Claxton. He blocks it again.
Sliding shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Thompson against Porter. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Plenty of contact on that shot.
Number 11.
Call the foul and they'll
Fourth
take some
personal
free
foul.
throws off.
Third team
The
foul.
officials were right on top of that one.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And both free throws good for Russell.
And he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Fires the three. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, give me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Silk missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Pass to Sharp, 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Porter. Thompson passes to Russell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Pass to Claxton. Here's Silk. And here's Porter, defended by Thompson. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Russell from behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. 40 seconds left in the game.
Nicholas
They blocked out the noise,
Assisted.
blocked out the distractions,
Number 11.
kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
To the left wing. Russell from outside. Porter pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Silk. Here's Thomas, guarded by Russell. Lets it go from the wing. Thomas misses. And here's Russell for 3. Hits the trifecta.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on a dime and gets the separation he needs.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a nice win on the road.
That's the end
By
of
the
the
time
game.
this one was winding down, this building was
Thanks for
stone
coming out to
cold
support your team.
And
Make
that's
sure you get home
exactly what
safely,
you gotta
and we'll
do.
see you at the
Have
next
to
sporting
try
event.
to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Nggak kebaca lagi. Baru kebaca. Waalaikumsalam. Baik Arina. Sampai ketemu lagi ya.